Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hardcore Cottagecore Let's Play. Today's video is going to be a little bit different in that it's going to be a commentary long play instead of a regular Let's Play. I did this just because I needed a little bit of time to slow down and catch up on some chores and things around the world. I also felt like I didn't have like a plan for anything for the next episode, so instead of chucking something randomly in there, I wanted to take a break and kind of think about what I wanted to do so that I would really like it. But anyways, yeah, you're gonna see how much I have to edit out of these videos of me rambling and saying a lot, but it'll still be good. The first thing I wanted to do today is go and refill all of the tropical fish that we need for our axolotls. I do have a lot of buckets on me still, so we can just head right there, but I thought I at least had a couple left over, maybe not, maybe we will have to go right there. Another part of this that I'm realizing is that if my cats make any noise, like jumping up on the desk right beside me, you'll also hear that, but I don't think I'll edit it out, just because that's what takes up the most amount of time on these videos. So if there's any background noise, that is almost definitely what it is the cats doing something crazy. But yeah, the warm ocean, oh my gosh, is not too far away. I didn't remember that cave was there. I think I usually go around it this way a little ways. Kind of over here. I was thinking about that cave though when I first found this village, because it would be a cool place to build something. It's so massive. I just don't really have an idea for it quite at the moment, but it has like a pillar and all of this cool stuff, so if I wanted to have a different mining entrance area for whatever reason, I could. I also thought about having like the stonemasons be living there in some sort of way, but I did build that for them, so I think we're all set there. I'll have to figure out something else to do with that, but anyways, as you can see, it's just currently a giant death trap. And yeah, I'm also realizing this is kind of a long journey, and I'm also very afraid of the long awkward silences like this one. So I'm really trying to figure out things to say to fill the space, but I'll definitely have music on in the background so it'll feel a little bit less awkward. And this is kind of the style of these type of videos anyways, and people seem to be liking them on YouTube for, well, I guess the last couple years, but I thought this would be a good way to have a little bit of a break this week instead of doing a full build. But it is certainly new. It's something I haven't tried before. So it's a little different not having the crutch of being able to edit anything out that I say that doesn't make sense or is just very awkwardly strung together. But anyways, I don't think I brought a fence or anything to tie this guy to, so we're gonna have to dig a hole for him to sit in. Because last time he did wander quite a ways away, even though there is an island here. He's very fast, so it doesn't take a long time for him to get very far away. But we can just dig a hole here on the beach, I think. And since I lost my shovel, this is only efficiency 3, but it's still, I think, so fast. Like, it feels faster than my old one, which is not great, because it's a little bit tedious to try to, there we go, get the sand or even dirt mined without it all breaking apart in like a giant line where I'm aiming my shovel, so this might have to be like unenchanted and disenchanted to be efficiency 2 again. So yeah, I did bring a bed. Okay, that's good. I didn't empty my inventory fully, but I think I can just throw a bunch of this stuff into some bundles in here. Yeah, I think that's about the same amount of space that we had in our inventory last time we did this. Okay, so now it should be pretty safe. I didn't run into any drowns last episode. Oh hey, there's some right here though. The problem is filling all of the buckets with water first, because then it takes so long to try to switch them all out. But I think this is also a kind of fish that we didn't get last time, which is kind of cool. Again, it's a shame that I have to keep like just getting rid of them by feeding them to axolotls, because they're so cool. I know it's for like realism's sake, but I wish they would just eat cod so it was a little bit less of a shame to throw these guys away like this. It also would make it a lot easier to feed axolotls because you could get fish from literally anywhere, like any body of water, I'm pretty sure. Gosh, I'm about to drown. Okay. I do have respiration 3, or oh, respiration 2. I thought that was fully geared up with respiration, but maybe not. I do have aqua affinity, but that does not help me in this case. Oh, I was thinking I would get a nautilus, or get some pufferfish, because I did see a lot of nautilus spawn around here last time, but I forgot to do that. Although this is pretty easy so far, there's a lot of them even just by the shoreline, which is good. I'm really hoping people are watching this, like, as they're falling asleep or something. That makes it a little bit less intimidating for me, being in an uncut video like this, just kind of rambling my way along doing random chores and stuff. But anyways, I need one more fish, and then I should go load these all into the donkey. And then I think, oh, I have 2 extra buckets in here as well. It just feels like a lot less fish than I got last time, but that might just be me. Aside from getting shulker boxes, which would be a little bit better, the donkeys are actually very, very useful for transporting stuff. Because I mean, if you breed them, which does take a while to get them that fast, but once you breed them to be that fast, it's like so quick to travel anywhere that I don't really feel the need for shulker boxes right now. But I also don't build on crazy huge scales, so that's probably also a part of why. I've been very lucky so far when I've been breeding the axolotls that I haven't lost that many fish by like misclicking or not getting the axolotl. But I'm still nervous about it every single time because it just is such a waste, and having to come back here so often is inconvenient. So I don't know, maybe it's gonna take me a while. My goal is to get a blue axolotl for whatever that very low chance of getting that is. So I might move them over to this ocean if I get sick of breeding them at that place that we built for them, even though we did just set up that whole thing for them to live in, but I don't know. Oh, hey Nautilus, hey guys. I really am kind of wishing that I brought some pufferfish now, because I think I've fished all of the regions that are kind of close to the shore. But one more little guy over here, and now just cod are spawning. Oh, and these guys, hey guys. I have just a few more buckets to go. Oh, and a sea turtle. Can't put you in a bucket. So many cod. I wonder, this must be because it's by the river biome. Maybe I need to go more this way. Oh, I must have. I still have 13 buckets left, but there's absolutely no way I can carry all of those. I think our donkey is pretty much loaded up over here, I think, or at least maybe halfway. No, I fully stocked that. Huh. I don't know what I did last time. I don't think I made any extra buckets. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I've acquired more buckets through trading or something. But my goal was to have it as like a set value, so I could just have that magic number of how many I could carry on me. But it didn't really work out that way. Okay, there's a group of fish over there. That can be, I guess, our last group of the day. I don't know. I don't plan on coming here again. I'll just kind of breed the axolotls up as we're doing other things, but this amount of fish should be enough for today. I haven't really bred them off camera. I have the flashback mod, so I think I'm gonna need to run that just randomly every time that I breed the axolotls, just in case. you know, I do get the blue axolotl, I don't want it to be off camera because that would completely just, I don't know, negate the point of getting one. Because I don't think anybody would actually believe me, which is totally fair. And I've realized I don't really have inventory space. I guess I can divide all those buckets up and then take my bed. And now we can go back home. I was trying to think of a cool different way we could head back, but I think it's literally just oak forest between here and there. I guess we could go through the jungle. Gosh, my keyboard is frozen. I got this terrible, it wasn't even terrible, it was like a decently expensive keyboard, but it's wireless. And so I keep it charged, but I think like if it's not on 100% full battery, it freezes randomly, which is not good in, well, for anything, but specifically in a hardcore world. If I'm like fighting something or something's attacking me or something, like if it freezes, I can't even pause the game because the escape key won't work. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I haven't gotten a new one. And I don't even think it's because I've left it plugged in. Like, I don't leave it plugged in 100% of the time, which I know can, like, I don't know, like ruin the battery or something. I know there's a reason, but I think it's just how it came because it's, oh, I'm sorry, donkey, I'm sorry. I think it's only like a couple of months old, so I don't know. But anyways, I am using that also as an excuse to not do anything super scary in this world, like go to the nether pretty much at all, or do any of the scary like boss fighting things that you usually do in Minecraft. Although it would be nice if I lost to one of them to just blame it on the keyboard, but oh gosh, I don't need to do that if I don't fight them in the first place. And I didn't bring anything, again, to tie my donkey up. I'm gonna leave him on the dock for a second, and then just put all of the fish in some of these for storage, because that takes up so much inventory space. And then I'm just gonna grab a lead so you don't escape. There you go. Okay, we're gonna do all of these. We can take out, and I think I have so many pink axolotls now that I think if I just breed all of them, that will use up this amount of fish alone. Oh no. Oh gosh, the first one. Dang it. Oh my gosh, it must be because I know that people are watching me and I can't cut this out of a video if I fail, which is a little silly. But there's also just so many of them that it's hard to get them without them like pushing you and then making you miss or anything like that. And I wish they would hold still. I think when there's a couple of them, like if there's only a handful of them in a pool, they do stay kind of still. Oh, I don't remember if that one, I think that one was also a fish. I need to make sure I do them in even number, is the main point. So, here you go, and there you go. I know that I am gonna have way too many axolotls very soon here in this pond. Oh no, oh no. Gosh, that's 2 fish I've wasted. Okay, I think that's probably all of the pink ones. I think they're good for now. And I didn't even check, but I'm assuming we didn't get a blue one in that very small amount of breeding that we did. And we have 2, 3, 4 of the yellow ones also. Okay, please stay still. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go, okay. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. This is why it would be handy to move them over to that warm ocean biome, because then I could just pick fish right out of the water and not even have to worry about it. Oh, and another thing, I know it's getting nighttime, but it's off camera, or I think I did have it on flashback just in case, but I did get another brown one, so we can have all of these guys in their pond now. Because I think I was breeding him with a pink one, at the time, just so I could get the chance of having a brown one. And I still do need to get the other color, the tealish white type of one. Because if I'm gonna get the blue axolotl, I might as well have all of the colors, or all of the other colors, I should say. Yeah, I wish that when you put down a bucket of tropical fish or bred axolotls with them, that they wouldn't fill back up with water, because then I have to empty all of them out, and then stack them again in my inventory, which isn't a big deal unless you have this amount of tropical fish. Then it does become a little bit of an issue. I think I'm just gonna throw those in there for now, and probably take all of these with me. I think you can always tell when you got a lot of the same kind of fish because they'll be able to shift click like that. But yeah, oh, I guess we only have 2 more to breed, so I didn't need all of these fish. Let's see, you and you. Okay, for once, I got a perfect score, didn't mess it up. And it wasn't a blue axolotl, but that's okay. I think I have too many pink axolotls in here. I think I'm gonna move them, maybe before I breed them again. But right now, oh, I do have a lot of fish still left. I'm gonna empty these out, because I think I am gonna go in that cave that we went in last time, the lush cave area, and try to get that axolotl, which means that I need to not have an inventory filled with things, because I also think I'm gonna collect a little bit more small drip leaf while I'm there, because I think I haven't completely picked that cave clean, and having a little bit more for this would be nice, because I have some in some of these pools here as some nice little decorations, but as they kind of go further out, I did run out. So like this side I think only has the big drip leaf, and I really just think if there was a place to use small drip leaf, this is probably it. So I'm gonna collect a lot more of that, I think, if there's a lot more to be had. And I know that lush cave system is probably pretty big, so I could eventually go further or like break into some different parts of it, because there definitely is, gosh, where am I going? A lot of uncharted territory down there that I just haven't bothered to go into, because I don't really need any ores anymore now that I've got all of my initial diamond tools and stuff. I just haven't gone there, and I forget, oh, it must have been digging out the skeleton farm when I got a lot of iron and stuff, so I don't need that either, which was a little bit of a problem there for a minute, especially for a lot of redstone builds and stuff, that I had no iron. But now I have a lot of stacks of it, and I haven't really used it for anything. I haven't built any redstone farms since then. Oh, and I set this guy up sorting some stuff. Oh, but it looks like he got all of it. That's good. He only got stuck on one thing. I'm very, very proud of him. But the cave is just over this way. I feel like I don't show it on camera very well, but it's like, it's just next to our mining area, but not at all in the main entrance that I've set up. It's like in the backyard almost of the mining building. And I could make a path, but I kind of like it being the secret little cave that I go into. And it is connected to that other cave over there, like I just showed you, but it's a very windy path, and I kind of like just having this one, and I think it's here. You can also go down this one, and I think that goes into another massive open cave, but it's too low. I think our lush cave is off of this one, this giant, ouch, cave in here. And the last time I was down here, I actually think I found oh gosh, zombie, a slime chunk somewhere. Oh, right there. I saw just a giant slime was spawned when I came back out of the cave, but it was in between episodes, so I didn't record it. But I really want to see another one, but I think, I don't know, maybe, I guess I could do the chunk borders at some point to figure out if it's like kind of in the wall here, if it's only like a couple of blocks that it's able to spawn in. Maybe I should actually take this down so that it doesn't block any spawns. But it would be really, really good to have some. Maybe I'll just do a cobblestone marker right there, but it's pretty obvious now, I think, where it is, now that I am better oriented to where it was. It's just right outside of the lush cave entrance. But I got like 16 slime balls off of that, so if I need to make sticky pistons or anything, I have plenty of slime to do that. But yeah, I'm hoping we can find that teal axolotl. It's a little bit more difficult now that we have all of the other colors. Oh, there's a baby yellow one and a brown one. Is there anybody else around? Oh, two other brown ones. Hey guys. My gosh, my cat is playing with a toy. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. It happens a lot. I think she knows when I'm recording, and she plays with her favoritist, loudest, like, crinkly mouse toy. Not even crinkly, I think it has like little beads or something inside it. And what she likes to do is fling it up in the air, you know, like get it in her mouth and like throw it somewhere. So it shakes and then it clatters onto the ground as well. So I appreciate her for finding the most creative ways to make noise while I'm doing this, but I don't know, maybe I need to get her a quieter mouse toy that she can play with, but she picks favorites, you know? She has like a giant basket of toys and she always picks that one. Sometimes I'll gather them all and put them all in that box and she picks that one every single time, I swear. Oh, and there's oh gosh, that moss carpet's a little bit scuffed, but I think I knew this was here. I don't know if it's the same mine shaft that we've kind of discovered a little bit up in that direction, but I haven't bothered going in it because again, I don't really need anything. I've always been like in the middle of doing something, so I haven't bothered going in there, but I am gonna take that spore blossom because those are a little bit rare. And you can bone meal drip leaf, but I'm just grabbing a little bit while I'm here. And how many drip leaf? Oh, we have 9. Okay, that's not bad. And there's no really good axolotl pools down here, so I guess I need to go back up a little ways. I don't know, I've gotten a lot of axolotls to spawn already. I think there were 4 that we saw, so I don't know what the axolotl cap is for the amount that can be in one chunk at a time, but I don't know if we've reached that. Maybe we could get lucky and there'll be one more. I don't know if the teal, white, whatever kind of color is like more rare or something. Oh, there's a baby pink one. Oh my gosh, I know the baby update, the little baby mob update hasn't come out yet, but I still really like the little baby axolotls just as they are. I have seen the new ones that they've put out on like Instagram and stuff. And they are cuter as they've redesigned them, but I think the little baby ones like they are now are still cute anyways. Although right now they would be even cuter if one of them happened to be a teal one, but that's okay. I guess I can do a little bit more wandering around. I feel like we kind of reached the end of the cave down there, but maybe, I don't know, there's small drip leaf here. I feel like I must not have been in this path yet, because I feel like I always try to collect them if I see them, so I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I've been really far down here. There's so many torches. I also haven't picked the iron out of here. That's something I really also should do, even though, I mean, I'm down here so much, I feel like I might as well. I don't know, maybe if we can't find one, I'll just do that. I'll just do some mining in the meantime, but I don't know, I felt like this cave was a lot bigger, but maybe it's just because I hadn't really gone down that way a whole lot, but it looks like it really just ends. I don't know, maybe that mine shaft maybe it breaks out into a different lush cave area. But I don't know, I'll go right to the end. I feel like it ended down here though. Yeah, it doesn't go any further than that, but I don't know, I'm also so worried about skeletons, or not skeletons, gosh, what's the word? Spiders, cave spiders. I'm worried about those guys. I also have like 0 torches. Maybe this isn't, oh gosh. Gravel, yep, of course that's what I take damage from. Not even a monster, just gravel. Anyways, yeah, I think that's too scary for me at the moment, so let's just do, I guess, a little bit of mining. Maybe down here, although I don't know. Oh my gosh, there is one. Good, I was worried that we had spawned all of the axolotls in and we would have to like unload the chunk, but hey buddy, I'm so glad I found you. I know I don't need to. It's probably better to breed them like I did with the brown one. Oh, there is another teal one. You're so cute. Gosh, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna just go and breed this one with another one just so that I can not waste a chance of getting a blue axolotl, you know? Like, I have so many axolotls, I don't feel like I need to bring more than I need to from this cave up to my sanctuary because it's already overcrowded. It's only been like a few hours in game. Oh gosh, one right by the entrance. What the heck? But yeah, it's not been very long since I've built it, and I already have so many axolotls, so I'll just bring one back with me right now. And then I can probably just put a pink one in there since I have so many. Like I did with the brown one. I always get lost as well coming out of this cave. I know you have to follow the waterfall up, but then if you follow it too far up, you go into like the mountain area. It's like this weird spaghetti cave. Oh, but it's nighttime. I should sleep first because I'm a little bit afraid. But yeah, we have a lot of fish left, so I can do that. I also today wanted to do a little bit of resource gathering, because I've been saying that I want to do custom trees in this world, but I haven't had the time. I feel like once I design a build and then do all of this stuff to put it in there and do the interior and everything, or if there's like a farm, there's just a lot of other pieces that go into it that by the time I'm finished, I'm like, yeah, I don't have any time to build a custom tree or gather the resources or anything, so that's probably a good thing to do today. I wanted to add like one by that yellow cottage that we built a couple episodes ago. I think I might as well bring my donkey. I wasn't gonna, but I forgot. Oh, he doesn't have the fish, never mind. It's just always such a pain to try to tie him up somewhere. But he makes traveling so fast that I always bring him with me. I really should have like a donkey station at every like part of the world. That way I'm not tying him to random posts. But, oh my gosh, what the heck? Why is the yellow axolotl out? What are you doing, buddy? No, maybe they figured out there's a fish in there. I hope not for the fish's sake, but I feel like, I don't know, I think the pink axolotl might have escaped, which is a little bit sad because it was our original axolotl from our basement, which is a bummer because I kind of built this whole area for him. But I don't know what this guy is doing. Maybe he's just glitching through the shelves, but our cod in a barrel is still there, so that's good. It must be, maybe he's trying to get into the water over here. Is that where you wanted to be, little guy? Okay, I'm just gonna leave him in there then. I don't know, like, I thought these were pretty safe little containers for them. I don't even think that they die. Do they die if they don't have access to water? I feel like they don't. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I don't want to test it. Although I have so many, I might be able to test it soon. Just for the heck of it. Gosh, I'm not even gonna look at the names of these fish, because it's gonna make me very sad. I don't have the, like, I don't have a place for it, but I do want to have, like, a giant fish tank. Or, I guess there is a spot for, like, a lake over there. There's, like, that crater that, like, on episode 2 I said it was gonna fill in with water. That's probably a good thing, a good project to focus on in one episode. But I don't know, maybe I need to find like a coral reef first. Oh gosh, it's a pool of axolotls and I can't even get one. Okay, what was I saying? The lake? Oh, I feel like I want to find a coral reef first. That way I can decorate it a little bit better. Okay guys, I'm gonna wait till you stay still until I feed you, okay? There we go. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. Are we gonna get a teal one? Oh, we did. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna grab you then and bring you back out. I know it's not our original pink one, but I might put you inside to keep the yellow axolotl friendly. Or company. No, what was that sentence? Give the yellow axolotl a friend. See, this is the type of thing that would have definitely been edited out of a video, or I would have tried a second take on that so that it actually made sense, but leaving it all in today for the sake of the commentary long play. But yeah, I feel like we've waited long enough that I can probably breed all of the axolotls again. And then I guess put all of our drip leaf in there as well. I don't think I'm gonna put this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's because I have the fish on me. Do they follow you because they know that you have it? I didn't know that. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I don't think I was holding any tropical fish that would have caused the pink axolotl to go anywhere. I don't know. You guys are so funny though. They literally just walked across the floor because they saw I had something. Alright, we'll come back over here, guys. Oh, I forgot. Never mind. You guys cannot handle the shelves. Okay, I'm gonna put you... Okay, you can stay in there, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And I'll put you away and grab all of these again. One more. Oh, I need to remember to, like, make sure it's an even number. How am I gonna do that? I guess I could count them. I was gonna try to do a clever thing where I figured out the area and then figured out if it was even, but if I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Good. So now if I don't mess it up, this should be a perfectly even number for all of these guys. And okay, the axolotls that I've bred are still babies, but I think, yeah, okay, I can breed you guys again. I do get a little bit excited every time that it's going to be a blue axolotl. I think that feeling will definitely fade after I've done this a bunch of times, but for right now, the whimsy of it is still very much alive. Okay, it requires so much focus trying to do this. They just move so fast. I feel like I don't have a very good accuracy. The mouse that I got with that keyboard that I mentioned, also, of course, is wireless, which is definitely more common, I think, than a wireless keyboard, of course, but it doesn't have the same problem as the keyboard freezing randomly, which is good. So I can't even blame all of these wasted fish, on a frozen mouse, because I am just that bad at doing this. I don't need any help messing it up, apparently. So this is definitely jinxing it, but I haven't messed it up yet like I did last time. Oh gosh. Oh, I caught him, I think, just before he perished. Okay, I got you. I do have 2 more tropical fish. I feel like, how many did I put in here? There's probably at least 2 more that I haven't fed yet. Okay, everybody hold very still. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh, that was very chaotic. Okay. Well, now I have 1 more left over. Oh, and it's a tomato clownfish. I feel bad just giving a clownfish to an axolotl, you know? I'm pretty sure nobody else who has ever played Minecraft feels that way. But, I don't know, maybe I'll throw this guy in the fish tank as well. He can go with the parrotfish. Which that tank is definitely overloaded at this point. But no fish have died to entity cramming yet, so we can probably just add this guy in there anyways, and it won't matter. But yeah, oh, I don't think I mentioned that the primary thing that I want to collect for the custom trees is going to be a lot of birch materials. So I'll have to set up a row of those. I do have a secret barrel, well, not secret, but just a very random barrel on the side of my house here where I just brought a bunch of bones up from the skeleton farm, so it'll be easy enough to do that. I just have to collect all of my birch saplings. I also really, I guess, should make a better way of accessing this fish tank. there we go. I don't know how many fish are in here, but it's definitely a lot. Oh gosh, here we go, spruce planks, and like it never happened. Alright, yeah, I was thinking about maybe raising the sand to be one level higher, but I think now that we have like 10 different fish in here, that would probably be way too small of a tank. Although we don't have anything else going on down here, so I could always extend it, I guess, to be a full length fish tank if I really wanted to. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm really contemplating it. Maybe I might just do that. Just because it's the day of doing random things in this world, so I'm just gonna go all in on it, but I forget, did I just use randomly cobbled deep slate for the bottom? It's not fabulous, it's what I used for the walls as well, so that doesn't feel like very good fish tank design. Maybe it's like dusk, but if I just run over here really quick, possibly, oh, I only have one quartz slab, okay. You know what, maybe blackstone? Some nice polished blackstone, that's kind of what fish tank rims are made out of, right? At least all of the ones that I have. You know what, that's an interesting thing to talk about, maybe, if anybody cares, is my fish tanks. You know what, yeah, blackstone bricks are good. I don't know why I didn't just use a stone cutter, but maybe polished is better, but I think we've already made them, and I don't have a lot left. Can I do this? Yeah, okay, but anyways, my fish tanks, I have 3 50-gallon fish tanks in my apartment currently, which is a lot, I know. But yeah, that's why I'm so into fish, is because it's real life. I'm currently surrounded in my basically almost studio apartment by 3 fish tanks, so I just really like them. They're very cute. Well, some of them are very cute. Some of them aren't as cute, but I still love them. How am I gonna do this without absolutely destroying everything? I'm gonna need like regular spruce planks, I think. All of my stuff is right here, which is good. I did have that. I also don't know if you can hear, but currently it's 7:13, which is when my automatic fish feeder goes off, so there might be clattering in there. It's my automatic fish feeder for my goldfish, so they make a lot of noise when they eat. They do like a lot of gulping at the surface, which is like, it will literally splash water out of the sides sometimes. But yeah, maybe I have a couple sand right here. Maybe I should just do like a raised part, like there. And then do like that. This is gonna be very interesting. I guess I need to put the glass in first probably, and then this is gonna be loud and I'm sorry. There we go, okay. Now, okay, I actually don't have water. Okay. Oof, that's really not good. Nobody suffocate before I'm able to fill your fish tank with water, please. Oh, okay, that was close. Okay, you guys should be good. I know it's very, very small. Okay, they do seem to be liking it though. They're kind of spreading out. Okay, I think that's all source blocks now. I'm gonna throw, I think, a couple more kelp in there. Oh, and it's nighttime. I should go to sleep first, actually. I try to always go to sleep really early, so that none of the monsters spawn. And it usually works for the most part. What was I getting? Kelp. Where did I put it? I always move it because I never have a solid place for it in my organizational system. Probably 2 is good. I don't know, how many spaces did I add? I guess I'll do, oh gosh, I can't even reach that block. Okay, we'll do one right there, and I want one in the corner so you can't really tell. It's just the basement wall that's back there. Okay, and now, is it on this side? It's a full block? Yeah, okay, so I need one more full spruce plank. I do have some spruce wood on me, which is good. And then I know we'll have a little bit of leftover planks, but that's okay. I'll always use them up in like literally any build that I do. I've been trying to keep this a very like lit up sort of fish tank so you can actually see all of the fish. And I think I have, yes, some jack-o'-lanterns left over in here that I've kind of been using for lighting, but oh, I don't know. Well, I had one under this block because the crafting table covers it, but I don't want the orange to show through on that. But maybe if I did one under here, it would be okay. And then, I want to go in now and remove this one, I think, since I have another light source like right next to it. Okay. And then do that. Okay, that should be good. I won't be able to really put another light source, but I think it looks okay from down here. Right? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You can see the orange, but I feel like it's worth it just to have it lit up. I don't have any other full blocks. I don't have access to sea lanterns or frog lights or anything. So this is probably the best bet. It's just doing some of these. And, oh, I need to put that back as well. What the heck? Oh, blackstone, of course. Okay, that's good. And I think the carpet was like this, probably, or at least close to that. I feel like it's changed every time that I do something with the fish tank, but that's better, right? It's only one block deep, so I can't really do any like rock work or anything. But I think that's good. I'm trying to think of what else I could do with it. Although, did I destroy the kelp? I might have destroyed some of the kelp in the middle on accident. Oh, never mind. Okay, I just trimmed it, so it will come back. That's good because I need something in the middle here. And that actually seems to have helped them. They're kind of staying up at this level a little bit more, I think, now that they have more space. I feel like it's a big change to this basement. Like, it's very bare. I used to have, I think, a lot of stuff down here. I think this is where I first had, like, my copper golem and stuff for sorting everything when I just lived in this single house alone before there's any other, like, structures in this world. But now all that's kind of remained was that fish tank. So yeah, I guess now it's just slowly taking over over the basement. But yeah, I forget how many. I think it's the 2 parrotfish, the 2 blennies, 1 singular clownfish, and a blue tang that are in here. So we definitely can't fit any more in there. I need to refrain from adding any more fish. Like, it's hard to build a fish tank in like a structure unless you have a lot of underground space to work with, because you can't really build a proper fish tank unless you have like 5 blocks of space on each side, you know? Or I guess I should say like a 5x5 area at least. So it's hard to do that unless you build really, really big or have a basement like I do. So we won't have any like big fish tanks unless I put one underground, which is unlikely because of how much of a mess it is down there. But it's good. I'm glad that we expanded that. I think that was worth it. And now I need to kind of put a lot of this stuff away that I got out. Did I end up with an extra jack-o'-lantern? Oh, it's because I took that one from the floor. Okay, never mind. Did I have some extra drip leaf in there, and our poor tropical fish that died today because of us. And then I have some stones as well, but I don't have like a proper like storage system for any of my nether materials. I just keep them in this one chest outside of the portal, because I don't go in there very much, so I haven't collected enough stuff to really need more space than just a chest. But yeah, it's like, it does kind of make it, I guess, easier to find stuff, because if it's from the nether, I know it's can only be in that one singular chest. But yeah, sometimes I regret moving all of my like stone materials into this mining area because it is kind of difficult to get down to if I'm putting stuff away. Like I have to come all the way down here. Maybe I need to put another copper chest at the top, perhaps, but I don't know if they would really go down all the way to those chests. They might just check there and then, I don't know how far they travel. They might like start up here and then as soon as they go down there, they might never come back up if there's another copper chest down there. I don't know, I've done a lot of trying to understand copper golems and their behavior, and so far I just haven't been able to determine anything super solid about how they'll act or any sort of predictions like that. So yeah, I've basically just kept them in very, very confined spaces, which has worked out for me so far, so, yeah, but oh, I forgot I had more stuff in here. You know what, I'm gonna deal with that later. I don't feel like doing that right now. One of the things about not having any shulker boxes is that I can't really have, like, a shulker monster, which is good, because it kind of forces me to take care of all of my stuff, otherwise I would just have chests lying everywhere, which is almost worse than shulker boxes, or it definitely is, because you can't just break them and pick them up. All of the items will spill out, of course. So it keeps me accountable, I guess. But yeah, I remembered that I didn't put any of the small drip leaf in any of these little pens, so I should do that. And I always forget. Did I actually? I did. I used up all of the tropical fish that I got already. Alright, well, maybe I need to do, like, maybe I do need to get another donkey or something, like, and bring it with me so I can get more tropical fish at a time, because I really wasn't expecting to go through that many so fast, but probably it's because I have so many pink ones over here. But yeah, I don't know, I have 12 small drip leaf. I guess I'll put just a couple, like, in here. Oh, there was already one in there. I'm very particular about where I put things, and I always forget that they can't be put on sand, which doesn't make sense to me because I feel like it's very similar to clay, but I don't know, maybe not. I didn't also put a ladder in this one, so I have to fail drip leaf parkour to get out of here. Unless, of course, I guess I could just break the wall. There's no axolotls in here, but yeah, they can also go underwater, I guess, but you can't really see them if you place them down there. Or at least I can't that much, so I don't really think it's worth it. So I'll just make them always poking up above the water, since these are so rare. I really wish you could bone meal these. It makes sense that you would be able to, you know? Like, it's such a unique block. Like, the big drip leaf is great and all, but it's like, it's very dainty. I like it. And I wish I could just get, like, infinite amounts of it. Which I guess I could if I did a lot of exploring to find all kinds of lush caves, but, I mean, who has time for that, right? Oh, this one didn't have any at all. I knew there were a couple around that were very, very sparsely decorated. I also, like, these ones out here, I didn't end up making nice and shallow like the other ones, so I don't think I'll have axolotls in these very, very far ones, just because it would be very hard to catch them, to breed them, or do, like, anything with them. So I guess I could always bone meal them. I don't have any bone meal on me, but I could just, like, make it, like, lush and grassy down there instead. But yeah, maybe I'll do one deep underwater right there, just because I have it left over. And it doesn't make a huge difference, but just having that little bit more decoration around instead of just being plain empty ponds, I think is probably good. So that wraps up, like, the axolotl segment of this video, I guess. And I guess, like, the next thing, and probably the last thing that I'll do today, since I did get a little bit sidetracked with that fish tank, is probably collect a couple of materials for the custom trees that I want to build. I did kind of plan out a couple of spots that I want them to be in, like have a couple maybe outside of this entrance, because I think this wall looks pretty bare. Like it's very nice and textured and everything, but just it's a lot of stone, you know? So I wanted that, and then I wanted also like this yellow cottage that I mentioned, like just having like a couple, maybe one right there, and then like one replacing that vanilla one right there to like frame it in a little bit, because right now like it's next to this and it kind of has some birch trees around it, but having more theming to it would make it kind of fit better, especially where it's like we have the spruce behind it, so the snow kind of like melts into that like top of the mountain part over there, which I don't love because it wasn't meant to be a cold wintry one. It was meant to be very like spring themed with all of these pretty flowers. So if I just put a couple of trees in here, I think that'll really cement in the theming of it. And yeah, and then I don't want to put really cherry trees next to this one because that would be just probably too much pink. I think it would tip it over the edge, where we've got this very delicate balance of some pink but not too much, you know? So I could just put like a plain spruce tree or like an oak tree or something here, but I think just doing more birch so that it fits better like with the stuff that's like next to it, you know? Because these kind of contrast quite a lot, you know? They're like two very different colors. So having like some uniformity with like the tree type will probably help it feel more like it's meant to be in the same village area, kind of. And yeah, I also remembered that, or I realized that I had a lot of extra dorite from the axolotl sanctuary that I gathered last episode, and like to do any detailing, I know we have like pale oak now, which is a really good detail block for doing custom trees, but you need a wall of some sort to go in there, and dorite is like the only white colored wall block. Gosh, I almost thought that I lost my donkey there. But yeah, so I had a bunch of that left over, so I figured it's probably better to do a bunch of custom birch trees instead of like collecting a bunch of oak and spruce materials that I don't have any of at the moment, I'm pretty sure. So we might as well just do birch. And I know I have some leaves left over. Like I have some oak leaves and I have a couple of azalea leaves. And in here, I guess I do have some birch leaves. Well, a couple stacks. So it is mainly like the birch wood and like the fences and stuff that I need for today, but the leaves on trees also, like, you need way more of them when you're building a custom tree than you do the wood. So even though I have a few stacks of the different kinds of leaves for the texturing and all of that, I think I will need even more, probably, depending on how many trees I do. And I had quite a few spots picked out for them, so I might end up doing like 5 or 10 custom trees, depending on, like, I guess how many materials we collect today. I'm gonna take all of those with me, I think. And I do have actually quite a lot of birch saplings somehow. So that's good. That means that we can just silk touch all of the leaves that we get, and not have to worry about fortuning them for saplings and stuff. Which for birch is really not as much of a big deal as like pale oak or like jungle or anything like that, because I could literally just walk into the forest and get more if I wanted to. But yeah, I think I'm gonna probably, I guess, take all of these down first. Probably, I guess I'll try to do like half with fortune on these, because they're oak and I don't remember how many saplings I have. Just so that it's a little bit even, and I know that I definitely have a lot of oak leaves, so I'm not too worried about collecting all of these. I just wanted to get a couple since they're here. And I've really filled up this stony shore with a lot of trees, so I don't want to lay down a separate like line for all of the birch, because that would look a little bit too weird. Like, we've kind of got this oak wall, which is okay, it's not great, but if I had another solid wall of trees growing out here. I think that would just make it look a little bit too strange. But yeah, I don't remember what episode. It was recently, like within the last month, I think, that I got my fortune hoe along with my silk touch hoe. And they've made leaf collection a lot easier, which is kind of why we're able to do this today, because before I think I was still, if I needed extra saplings or something to make a line of trees like this super quickly, I had to use my fortune pickaxe, which is significantly more difficult than just using a hoe to collect them. So now that I have that, it's made it a lot more convenient to get them, which then opens the doors, of course, for doing all kinds of projects with leaves and even just covering buildings with leaves, kind of like what I did with the axolotl sanctuary over there. So it's just handy all in all. And I'm gonna turn some of this into bone meal, just like that, and then I'm gonna plant these, but while I'm thinking about it, because I know I'll never actually do it if I don't do it now, is just bone meal those ponds over there to give a little bit of life to them, if they will never have axolotls in them. And they're even open. I didn't even bother making enough spruce fences to connect all the way down here. So these are definitely just decorative, which is fine. Gosh, what did I just bone meal? Oh, did I bone meal the moss? What the heck? Alright, well, anyways. I think that makes it look like, well, it's a little bit, it covers up the clay. I had to get so much clay to cover all of these, all of the floors. So I guess if I knew I was gonna bone meal them, I wouldn't have done clay. I would have just done dirt or gravel or something, but it's a little bit better. It kind of shows that it's not being used like all of these other ones are. And maybe to like bring it out into the actual lake, I'll bone meal a couple more spots out here, and then maybe even underneath there as well. I've also thought about like covering this entire lake with just mud, which is a thing that a lot of people do, because it looks a little bit better than having all of the different textures and stuff going on. But that's like so much work, and I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do with this like lake, river, whatever this thing is technically classified as. So I won't do that quite yet, but now that I've walked through it and I said I was gonna remove this in the episode, I'm just remembering that. I need to remove all of this. This was like our very first sugarcane that we got for our enchanting setup and everything, and now we have an automatic one in the village, so it's probably time that that can all go. I'm really just avoiding having to chop down a bunch of trees at this point, but maybe we'll do a little path going up here. I don't know where it's gonna connect up to like the barn and stuff, so we'll just like bring it along a little bit over here like this, and then maybe replace some of the grass along the pathway, just like that. I was thinking, like, when I was planning out the sanctuary in the video, I almost thought about doing like a little cottage so that both sides would have something on them, but I don't think it actually needs it. I think this is just a good little dock area. Maybe I'll do one that goes out in the water or something, kind of like the one that we did over there, because eventually this probably will all be a lot of like functional dock space with a lot of fishermen and stuff, but for right now it's just axolotls, like a lot of axolotls. But I still don't think it needs a cabin or anything, so that's probably good. It really just needed the sugarcane removed from there. But yeah, the sun is setting. I will bone meal all of the trees before I go to bed first, though. I don't know how efficient this is for like bone meal wise. I know it probably takes a little bit more bone meal to grow them in a straight line like this, but I think it's worth it so that I don't have to like spread them all out every single time. And I can just chop them all straight down, which is nice as well. And yeah, I know I haven't lit up this area, so I'm kind of hoping nothing scary spawns while I'm just idly chopping down my trees. But yeah, I'm always so paranoid when it gets to be dark like this. Not that anything ever... I mean, now that I have my armor, like a zombie isn't really gonna do much, but it's still kind of scary, you know? But yeah, I don't have any idea of how many leaves I need. Like I said, we have a couple stacks back home, but I just want to get, like, probably ideally like a full chest's worth or even a full double chest's worth before I do a whole bunch of custom trees. And I know that's a very boring thing to collect, so I'll definitely do a lot of this off camera as well. This is just, I think, a good thing to do for a long play episode like this if people are falling asleep doing this. This kind of task is definitely good for that, I think. But yeah, I have kind of run out of things to say, I think. I don't know. This is a task where at least everything else I was able to kind of talk about what I'm doing. This is definitely a little bit more challenging because all I'm doing is literally just chopping down trees and harvesting leaves, so it's not that super engaging. But yeah, I definitely will get back to like the regular kinds of videos next week. It's just really gonna help me to kind of figure out what I want to do, and also it's just a very busy week for me right now, so it's good to just have this, and then once I'm finished recording this, I'll be able to just edit it in like 30 minutes instead of like 5 hours like it usually is, because I feel like a lot of the times I get carried away playing Minecraft and I forget how much work it is to edit everything down that I record. So, you know, I'll get like a 4-hour video or a 5-hour video, and then like without even realizing it, and then once I edit it, I'm like, oh no, this is gonna take me like 7 hours to go through all of this footage and make it like presentable and stuff. And that's also kind of why I'm a little bit not worried, well, it's just different doing a video like this where I won't edit anything and it's a lot slower paced, kind of. But yeah, I think next episode somebody said that I should do sniffers in the next episode, which is a good idea. I forget what I was planning on before that. I think I was either gonna do an alchemy shop or I was gonna get a happy ghast in the nether, because that's like a relatively safe thing to do if you just like trade for them with piglins. It's a little bit longer of a process to do it that way, but I could have still, I think, done it. But I'm also really not like building anything to like a tall enough scale where a happy ghast is really necessary. So that was kind of just like a filler thing that I was thinking of doing, not something that I really needed. But now that I did find, or I guess I realized that ocean over there that we went to is a warm ocean. I thought it was just a regular one, because I have been there before, I just hadn't really looked into it. But if I do a little bit of exploring out there, I think if it continues at least, it'll eventually have some ocean ruins, which of course is where I can brush the sand and get the sniffer eggs and everything like that, which is really good because I have been thinking that our flower field we started over there really needs like an addition to it so that it's not so random out there. So having the sniffer, or the sniffers, like sniff all of the seeds and stuff for those different flowers would be good, so that I can add some of those to our collection. So yeah, I guess that's kind of a sneak peek into the next episode if you've made it this far in this commentary long play video. I haven't really planned like the house, or the, I don't know what you would call it, I guess farm, the sniffer farm for next episode. But I, like, normally by this point it's, what's today, Friday, I would have already started, I would have probably already finished building or planning out what I wanted to do for this episode, and I would have been like recording the first like hour or two of the video by this point. So I'm like already behind schedule, which I was kind of planning, which is why we're doing this instead. But the point is, it's given me more time to think about what I want to do. Like I didn't think about doing the sniffers until after I would have had to already start something. So already it's good to just take a break this week, take a breather. And then next week's episode, I think I'll be able to work on maybe a little bit bigger of a project, potentially, since I would have had more time to plan and really gather like materials and everything, because like you could probably tell from how slow this is going, the material gathering is like a big part. It's what takes probably the longest of everything. And if you have like a building that you're making out of some really hard to get materials that requires a lot of them, it's very difficult to do every single week if it takes a long time. So yeah, that's also why we've been doing slightly smaller builds. I know the skeleton farm was a really big build, and like it was in 2 episodes, which made it a little bit easier. I originally planned on doing it in 1 episode, but the digging time alone, I don't remember what it was, but it must have been just 5 hours of digging, and it got to the point where I needed to move on. Like I needed to be editing that video so it could be out for that Friday, so that's why I split that one into 2 videos. But after that, I kind of tried to do a couple of smaller buildings, like we did the flower cottages and the axolotl sanctuary, which had a lot of other like things to it, like building the farms and like gathering the axolotls, which also took a little bit of time. So they were small builds, but they did have a bit more of a time requirement as well. I don't know how many people actually care about this, like the behind the scenes of how much goes into every video or every build, but well, I've run out of inventory space. I don't know. Oh, we have gotten a lot of birch leaves though, that's good. I guess I don't need my oak saplings. I won't be getting any more of those, I don't think. But yeah, so it's been the last couple videos or episodes have been slightly smaller builds, but still a decent time requirement. So to get back to even doing that, it's good to just take a break this week and catch up on some stuff, especially mainly, honestly, the custom trees, which I've really been wanting to do. So it's nice to be able to collect the resources for this. And yeah, I think this will be our last one for today. I really underestimated how many leaves I was going to get from these trees. And yeah, I have, what's that, 3 stacks left in my inventory. That probably should be enough for this. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put these actually. I have that barrel. I guess this should all fit in that barrel. It's probably fine. But yeah, now I'm thinking about sniffers. I know that since the Nautilus has been added, you can also get like Nautilus armor and stuff, which I think can also be found in ocean ruins. I know they can be found in like shipwrecks and stuff, which is where I found both of my copper armors, but I think up to even diamond level can be found in ocean ruins. By brushing, or maybe not by brushing the sand, but by getting the chests that are in there. So that would be a good bonus for if we do that next episode. We could potentially get even more Nautilus armor for our Nautilus, as well as hopefully the sniffer egg, potentially. At least 1, maybe 2. Ideally I would have 2 sniffers, then I could have infinite sniffers around this world. But I think if I just find 1, that would probably be good, because I also don't know I don't know where I'm going to put it, and I know that sniffers are going to need a lot of space, so having just 1 will be a lot easier than having a whole herd of them. But we'll see. Sniffer eggs, random side tangent. I think they make good decorations. I don't know if they will always grow. I think you might have to place them on moss, otherwise they won't grow, which would be cool because that's like another good shelf decoration. Which I talked about last episode a little bit, how difficult it is to find things to go on shelves when you're doing interiors and stuff, which I feel like is why a lot of people don't do interiors, because there's nothing really like that small scale to put in like small spaces like that, unless, you know, it's like your starter house like this where you have barrels and like stuff that you can just put in a tiny space like this, like all of this, and like campfires and stuff, like little shelves. Like this doesn't have a purpose, but it looks cool. But you don't have to do as many decorative things if you have all of your essentials in one place. But yeah, like an axolotl sanctuary, it's a lot harder to find stuff to decorate with because there aren't as many in-game blocks that really fit with it. But yeah, I'll test out the sniffer egg. Maybe that'll be another thing that we can just add randomly in buildings around the world. But yeah, I got that spore blossom. I don't remember. I don't think I had a plan for that. I think it was just extra. I don't have really a spot for it. I guess I can go in this one. That is a prime example of why I always lose things. It's because I don't have a solid reason for putting them in any barrels. The organization for this is very, very loose, to say the least. But we got over 3 stacks of birch logs. That's pretty good. I don't think I had a ton. I had 16. But that should give us a couple trees at least worth. They're not huge. I don't plan on making them huge, but I don't know, if I'm doing a lot of them, it's definitely gonna take a lot. It'll stack up very quickly. So yeah, I guess the extras can go in my terracotta chest for right now. But yeah, that was kind of all that I had planned for today. I hope that you enjoyed this slower paced episode of me just going around the world doing some things. It was very productive for like the background stuff that goes on in this world. So yeah, we'll be back next week with regular episodes, but for now that is all of the time that I have. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.